All right, we are still going with this series. We have a lot left to go. This interview is very important because it kind of brings everything together. All of this really kind of revolves around Mike Thompson's insatiable habit, whatever that habit may be. I'm not going to speculate, but the man burns through a lot of money. He has a lot of liens and things of that nature. Most of the content is posted on shieldofshame.com, so if you want to go over there and check that out, you can go over there and look at all the documents that I have on this so far that I've published. I have to redact them to make sure no personal information is in any of the documents. So with that being said, this interview is with the guy that Mike Thompson sold a motorcycle to, and the motorcycle had a lien on it. He already took a loan out and used it as collateral at the bank, and then he turned around and sold it, which is illegal, by the way. And then the guy went to take a loan out on the motorcycle and found out that there was a lien, so it was worthless to him, and he traded a real four-wheeler and cash for the motorcycle. So he wants his money. He's already gone to court. He's already got a court order for Mike to pay the $7,500 back for the motorcycle, or $8,500, whatever it was. Mike is struggling and trying to figure out ways to come up with really fast money. That's how he started to extort Jonathan Harrison. It really started with the addict that they interviewed, and I'm not going to put her name in the interview, and I'm going to distort the voice, but it's a very fascinating little story she has to tell about her and Thompson's relationship. So we have a lot to go here. We still got the GBI interview of Thompson himself, as well as the young lady's father that was in the car in the black Mercedes, because Thompson tried to extort him to drop all the charges. Yeah, it's really damn crazy, man. There's a lot of twists and turns in this one. So anyway, enough of my yapping. Appreciate you guys' support. Love you, and I'll catch you next video. Peace and love.
CJ, let's start off. How are you and Mike Thompson friends? How long y'all been? How you know him?
I met him at Cowboy Bill's, I don't know, 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And just, he was a bouncer, and I was a patron, of course. I went in there and just became friends over many years. We've been friends for many, many years, actually. Well, I call it a friendship, you know.
How often do y'all talk? Like when you say y'all friends, y'all hang out?
We don't really hang out or nothing. We went out to eat a couple times. I met him at a restaurant. We had dinner with him at a Japanese restaurant one time, him and his wife, Janae. And we had this dealing with his motorcycle, and we talked more in the last couple of years because, the money deal with that thing and the title deal.
All right, so how did the motorcycle situation even come up? Where did that start?
He called me and said he had a motorcycle for sale, and I said, he sent me some pictures of it, and I liked the bike, of course, and I said, asked him what he wanted for it, and he knew I had a bunch of four-wheelers and three-wheelers and stuff, and he was looking for a four-wheeler for one of his sons. So I said, we can, make a deal with some cash and, trade on a four-wheeler. And that's how that come about, but he never provided a title for me on the motorcycle. And it's like I said, it's been a long, long time.
Do you know how much he was asking for the motorcycle?
I forgot how much he was asking for that motorcycle. I think it was, I can't remember what the price he gave me. It was $10,000 or $12,000. And then what we did, I swapped to give him some cash and give him the four-wheeler for the motorcycle. And like I said, he never has provided a title for it. He's given me excuse after excuse after excuse about where the title was. It was at the bank one time. It was at his dad's house. He had it at his house. He lost it. He was going to give it to Harry Luke.
What year was it? Do you remember year, month, anything like that about when you were getting this motorcycle?
Well, I bought the motorcycle, I want to say it was either April or May of 2017, because I got it from before my mom ever passed away, and she passed away in August of 17.
Okay. Did y'all do any kind of bill of sale or anything like that?
I've got a bill of sale here, yeah.
Okay. You do have it here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I can, I might try to get a copy of that later.
All right. we didn't do the bill of sale until about 2 or 3 months ago when he come up here and got the tag off of it. He wanted the tag off of it for some reason, and I didn't have it. He said he was trying to get the title and something, needed a tag, so, and I don't know why, but he needed a tag, but I give him the tag anyway. But then I took the VIN number up to the bank, was going, because I had a sneaky feeling one of a mutual friend of ours had told me that, he guaranteed that there was a damn loan against it. So I took the VIN number to the bank and told them I wanted to, see if I could get a loan for it. And that's when they showed me that it had
a lien on it.
A lien on it, yep.
How much cash did you give him for the motorcycle?
Like I said, I give him a 4-wheeler, and he said it wouldn't. He said it wouldn't, but he said it was he said it was $4,000 cash, but I thought it was $6,000. I could have swore I gave him $6,000. It's been so long, man, I can't even remember. I could have swore. I mean, I know I give him some cash one time, and I owed him $2,000 or $3,000, and he come to the house to get the 4-wheeler or something, and I give him the rest of the cash then.
You know what kind of 4-wheeler it was?
It was I bought it from Paul Watson. It was a Foreman. It wasn't a Foreman. It was it was orange Rancher. It was a 350 Rancher, if I remember correctly. I mean, that 4-wheel was like brand new. Hell, it didn't have like 650 miles on it when when I give it to him.
Yeah. So he came and got the tag off it about 2 or 3 months ago. So this year,
it's probably about 2 months ago. Yeah,
2019.
2 months ago. Yep.
What did he say he needed the tag for?
He didn't say. He said he just needed the tag. I think he said he was going to try to get the title with it. Matter of fact, he called the lady at the Jones County Sheriff's Department then and run the tag for some reason to get we're trying to get the VIN number off of it to write the bill of sale up. Because we couldn't find it. I finally got down on my I got looking for it hard, and it's right there on the front of the engine is where I found it at. Okay. I never found it.
Yeah, because it's a custom bike.
Custom built bike, right.
So maybe not stamped on the frame anywhere, I guess.
Well, they normally, on a motorcycle, they normally have a sticker with the gear and all that stuff on it, but this just has a VIN number right there at the very bottom, right there in front of the engine. Okay. I never found it. I looked all over that sucker.
Yeah. All right, so after he got the tag for the bike, that's when, let me backtrack some. So you get the motorcycle from him. Was there an expectation that he was going to give you the title to the motorcycle?
Yeah, I mean, he was supposed to provide the title within the next 2 weeks. He said, I got the title. It's at my dad's. I got to get it from me. And dude, like I said, I mean, we've been friends a long time, and I kept saying, hey man, where's my title? Oh man, I ain't got that thing yet. I'm gonna get it for you. We are. Right? And I said, yeah, but I said, dude, and then not this past year, the year before, I've had that bike 2.5 years. Not this year, last year, the first of last year, I brought that thing up here because I only rode the bike like 5 times, and 3 out of 5 times somebody pulled out in front of me, and I said, man, damn this shit, So I brought it up here and put that right there at the front of the gate, right there, put a for sale sign on it. Well, 2 or 3 people come by wanting to buy it, and he actually come by somewhere along that line. I don't know, him and Harry had some dealings or something, and he seen the bike out there. Oh man, you don't sell that bike, I'm gonna get that bike back, yada yada. I said, but dude, I've got 3 or 4 people interested in this bike. I need a title so I can sell this bike. When? This was not this current year, the year last year.
So in 2018.
Yeah, 2018, and I think it was January, February. Matter of fact, it was tax time, so I know that's when it was. And he said one of his friends was wanting to buy it, and he was gonna make a little money off of it. Just hold the bike, and had some girl call me and said, hey, I got the money, I'm gonna have it to you Friday. And this Friday, it rocked on.
He had a girl call you?
He had a girl call me, said it was a friend of his that her husband wanted to buy it, was gonna buy the bike, was gonna bring the money to me that week. Nobody ever showed up. And then, like I said, this is rocked on. Like I said, the bike's sitting in that back room back there for over a year now.
So Mike came by and said he wanted to buy it back?
Yep. And man, there's been so many conversations over this phone. I started saving in the last probably 3 months or 4 months. I started saving all the messages and stuff he sent me about the bike. Okay. Because I got saying, I said, as long as we've been friends, there's something shady about this crap.
Yeah. And if you don't mind, I would like to get a picture of those messages. We'll do that in just a second. So he wants to buy the bike back. And then at some point, a female called you.
Yeah, a female called, and that was last year. That was probably in January, February sometime. And then he had.
Did she say her name?
I can't remember, man. That's been so damn long ago. But it was a friend of his, and she worked at. Matter of fact, she supposedly worked for Randy Garza at
like what? I think it's Central Georgia Towing or something.
Central Georgia Towing, yeah. She supposedly worked for him, is what she said. The girl said, and said she was supposed to be getting some money from him. She was going to borrow some money from him, and she was supposed to be getting her taxes to buy the bike.
And she would say she was going to come get it and then never show up?
Yeah. She said that she was going to come by Friday, and she never showed, of course. And like I said, this has been... And then I think she called one more time, and that was it. And then he wound up saying that she wasn't going to get it. And I said, Mike, I said, I just need the title. And then that's when I started dealing with Harry about it. Because, Harry had asked me about it. He said, you talked to your boy Mike? I said, man, that sucker is giving me the runaround on this damn motorcycle title. And Harry started asking about it. Oh, yeah, man, I'll tell you what, I'll meet you at the county line with it. Because that's when he was working in Milledgeville for the PD down there. I think it was PD he was working for. And he said told Harry that he'd meet him at the county line and they'd give him a title. Well, Harry went to meet him one day and he never showed up. Told Harry that he was on a call or something and couldn't make it.
So you told Harry just that you couldn't get the title? What'd you tell Harry?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking, I said, man, and he said, I said, just talk to Mike about it, man. I said, tell him I'm gonna have to do something. I don't want to have to go to the courthouse and all this shit. And I said, I just want my title, or I don't want the money for the motorcycle. And like I said, he just kept on giving him a runaround on it. And that's when I asked Harry, and I mean, hell, Harry dealt with him on it for probably 6 or 8 months to a year. I mean, Harry had known about it that long, or maybe a little bit longer, probably over a year.
Do you remember what any of Mike's excuses would be as to why he couldn't get the title to you or Harry?
He had lost it. It was, well, that day it was at Harry. He said he couldn't meet him. That's all he said. He said that he had to go on a call or something, couldn't meet him when they were supposed. And then he told Harry one day that he was trying to sell the bike for me. That he told me, damn, I'm tired I'm just tired of fucking with him. I told him I was trying to sell that bike for him. That's what he told Harry. And I said, Harry, he's a lying son of a bitch. I said, he know he owes me the money for the bike. He ain't paid my money for the bike, or he ain't provided the title for me.
Okay. So this rocks on. He never gets you the title. You start asking either for money or the title. How much money were you asking for?
It was 12. I mean, what we agreed to was $12,500. I told him, he asked me what I wanted for, and I told him, I said, Mike, I said, it's been so long. I said, you bring me $12,500, you can have a bike.
So you said either give me $12,500 or the title.
Give me the title. Yep. Or I said, don't. I said I'm gonna have to seek legal action. I talked to my lawyer, Michael Gailey, a good friend of mine.
Yep, I know.
And he told me, it's a CG. He said, you need to go ahead and do it. He said, you don't waited this long. He said, you just gonna have to do it. He said, no matter. He said, you're not being an asshole.
What was Gailey telling you to do?
I mean, he told me to go ahead and file legal. Go to the courthouse and file legal action against him, because he said what he had done was illegal. He said, the bike does have a damn lien against it. He said, he sold you property that was illegal. I forgot what Mike called it. He called it something. I mean, he said whatever it was illegal what he'd done. He said you need to, and I told Mike, I said, me and him been friends for many years. I said, I mean, that'd be like me, taking legal action against you,
Do you remember when you went to the courthouse with the VIN? 2 or 3 months ago, I guess?
No. It was the weekend before I filed that first thing with Jones County, because I went up here to Putnam County. They couldn't do it, and that was on a Friday. And the next week I went to Jones County. That's
when you tried to get the title from them.
No, that's when I told them. That's when I filed the legal action.
When did you find out about the lien? When did you try to go get the?
I went to the bank.
Yeah, when did you do that? When he came and got the title?
Probably a week before that.
Okay.
No, a week before when I found out when I found out that he'd lied to me and told me that, I mean, when I found out it was lien against it, I went straight on and done it then.
Okay, so which bank did you go to?
People's Bank.
Where's their branch at? Right
Eden, right here in town.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And what was your intentions when you went up to the bank? What did you ask?
I was just gonna borrow some money against the title on it.
And what'd they tell you?
They said that there was a lien against it in the Bank of Sandersville, I want to say. I think it was Bank of Sandersville.
Did they say how much was owed on it?
They didn't. They couldn't tell me that. They said that, you know, they can disclose that kind of information to me.
Okay.
I mean, Jess is my personal banker up there, and I mean, and I told him, you know, I said, yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. All right. All right, brother. All right, boy. Cool deal. All right, boy. Yes, sir. Talk to you. Sorry about that, bro.
No, you're good. So, after you tried to get, or found out there was a lien on the motorcycle, that's when you went to the Jones County Courthouse.
Well, no, I called, I called Michael and asked him what he thought I should do, and that's when he said, you can go to the courthouse. So I'll go up here to the courthouse up here in Edenton, because I thought that's what I was supposed to take it out at. Well, you got to take out the warrant out against him in the county they live in, so I had to go to Jones County because he lives in Gray down there. I went up here and paid the money up here first. Then after she wrote everything up, and she called me that afternoon and told me, said, look, CG, she said, I didn't realize that he's in Jones County. You're going to have to serve him there. There's a bad storm coming up. So she brought the money back that afternoon, that Friday afternoon, and I went down there. I think I went down on Monday, either Tuesday. I can't remember when I went down there. Monday or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday I went down there the following week.
Okay. So you went out there to take the warrant out for him selling your bike, never giving you a title, and not ever bringing you the money.
Right.
Had he ever attempted to bring you money or discussed that he was going to bring you money or anything like that?
He's discussed that the whole time. He was going to bring me the title. He was going to bring me the money the whole last 2.5 years. But never had.
Did anybody call you and attempt to buy the motorcycle or anything like that?
There was another guy that called that he was borrowing some money from.
Who was borrowing some money from?
The guy was supposed to buy the bike back from him. And I don't know if this is some bogus ass number, but I actually kept this call right here. This is he wanted me to send him pictures of the bike, so I sent him pictures of the bike. He said, that's a sweet bike. Too bad it won't be mine. I said, yeah, it's sweet. He said, just making sure we're on the same page. Did Mike tell you that I'm paying for the bike for him? If so, I'll see you tomorrow. I said, yes, sir. At what time? And he never answered me. And I sent him another message. What time are you coming? And I said, this is on several different days. I said, I guess you aren't coming because he never showed up the next day. And he said, I just landed. I'm heading into town now. I just put waiting on you. And he said, I'll text you as soon as I get into town. And I said, where do you live? And Mike said you were supposed to call, and he never answered anymore.
Yeah. So this guy told you he was buying
this number right here. I don't know this guy from Adam.
No, he exists. It's a real person.
Oh, it is a real person.
Yeah, it's a real person.
So you know more about this than
I know a lot more about this than you do. So that guy told you what now?
That he was going to pay for the bike for Mike.
And how much did he say he was going to pay you?
It was $12,500. I mean, because he asked me how much, and I told him how much. We talked on the phone one time. He called. Maybe we talked on the phone twice. I can't remember exactly, but I tried to call him one time, and he never answered my phone call.
And what did he say whenever y'all talked on the phone?
He said that, asked about the bike and, everything about it, and I told him. And he asked me what I wanted for it, and I told him, you know, Mike owed me $12,500 for it. Well, who is this guy?
I can't explain that.
All right.
Yeah. But he does exist. That is a real person. That, you know, it wasn't anything bogus or anything like, or I say bogus. It was a real person. That is a real person.
Yeah.
So that was communicating with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, I'm gonna get a picture of those text messages too.
All right,
What
yeah.
phone number did you have for this guy?
Hang on. Let's see here. It is 478 something. I gotta get my glasses. Can't read it.
I got it. 478 954 2563.
Yeah.
All right. And you don't know the guy's name either.
I have no idea. I can't remember if he told me the guy, if the guy, and I asked, because Mike came back and he said, man, this man got plenty of damn money. I sent him a message. I said, this guy's about full of bullshit as you are. You know, because I done got irate with him. Mike didn't get me to run around so long on the same man.